stop in Minnedosa is just west of the junction of Highway 10 and 16, just before or just past Minnedosa, depending which way you're going. The rest stop has washrooms, garbage and recycling, picnic tables, spot you can park. It's not the shadiest spot until a little later in the day. There's also fishing at Lake Anton, which is just off the parking lot. So our back road excursion led us on an amazing trip, and we just passed Minnedosa Beach and Heritage Village, which we are definitely going to have to come back and show you someday very soon. Beautiful area, but thought I'll show you my view for now and then take you to another neat little thing here. Bear with me. Look at those beautiful views, the hills of Minnedosa. Over here on the other side of those trees is a heritage park area and a beautiful beach. This is what made us take a quick detour and turn around. We noticed this beautiful bison park here. I believe there's a walking trail on the other side of it as well, and we were on the viewpoint area where you can watch the buffalo.
Check out this little guy over here. What a neat place. I don't have to come back here again. Give it a couple of days or so. Also, if you're wondering where you get your bun burgers from,
This little stop along the road here has garbage and recycling facilities, a lot of information on the town and its history, and this giant crocus monument. What a nice dedication. And they even have a guest book here, so that's pretty cool. If you stop in, be sure to leave your hello and thanks. Wow, look what I found blooming.
this bud's for you.
Well, this quiet campground is available for overnight camping. The information on who to contact is located at the campsite, and the rates and whatnot. There are washrooms, electricity, water, and fire pits. Well, it was fairly early in the morning, and the temperature hadn't risen just yet. I think it did get to 35 on this day. We had a chance to take the drone on its first flight, just for a short jaunt, see how it works, and we had lots of fun.
So yeah, we are here in Nipawa. Stopped at the, at the Dairy Queen for a little bite to eat, and then we will continue on our travels. Yes, heading west. I was gonna say heading that way. That way. Hey there, we're here in Gladstone, Manitoba, just off of Highway 16, and it's a great little place to stop.
Well, be sure to stop and get yourself a cute little photo in front of Happy Rock as you pass by. And don't forget to wave. There are plenty of signs throughout the town of Gladstone directing you to the campground. Across from the campground is a lovely park with picnic shelter, a garden, and lots of places to hang out in the shade. There's a walking trail that crosses the White Mud River, and there are also on site a swimming pool, modern washrooms, and it looks like a really nice place to visit. We'll surely be spending some time here sometime in the future. Just about at Portage, and McGregor, Manitoba has a Lions RV park and campground with serviced and unserviced lots, showers and washrooms, a splash pad, tennis courts, little playground, picnic shelter, and a couple of picnic tables. Let's take a look. Couple of camping spots, picnic shelter. I don't want to bother the kids over there, but a little splash pad over there, tennis courts. There are envelopes to pay and drop it off in the box. So the spots here look like they've got a picnic table, water, and a fire pit on each one. Good amount of shade on a lot of these spots. This is evening time. Not too bad. And the local rec center and sports field are also right across the way there. So if you got little ones between the splash pad and running around, should keep them busy. Yellowquill Provincial Park is located on the north side of Highway number 1, not too far from Portage La Prairie. And the park offers a very large dog park in the middle and some camping or rest spots sort of surrounding that dog park. There are very clean outhouse washrooms, and it looks like a brand new building. So there are garbages, washrooms, picnic tables, and some shade available. I didn't see any signs regarding parking limitations while I was at the park. Portage Spillway Park and Wayside Park is located on the south side of Highway number 1, just outside of Portage La Prairie, or an area called Southport. This location had a sign saying not to dispose of fish guts in the garbages, and also that camping was not allowed. This would be a great spot, though, for a little bit of a break for the day. They had lots of picnic tables off to a center area there, a bit of shade, a nice walking path surrounding the area as well. And there's a spillway here where you can do some fishing. I watched people fishing along the shore and having quite a bit of luck while I was there. If you like nature, there's some photograph opportunities with the birds and all kinds of creatures living in the area. There were modern washrooms, garbage, recycling, and good amount of parking available. Nice spot. I hope to come back here again soon to spend a little more time photographing some of the wildlife myself. It's a little noisy over by the water, but when we were up toward the washroom area there in the parking lot, I don't believe I really even heard too much of the water. And as you're entering and exiting the park, you'll also notice this other marshland area. A little quieter over here, and there's also a pathway along the side for probably walking or biking. Real neat little place, and it's funny, I've passed by so many times a lot of these places we've been sharing with you today, and sometimes you just don't bother to stop and turn in or check them out. So we thought we would share them with you, and hope you're enjoying the video. Island Park on the south end of town in Portage La Prairie is an exhibition park and fairground sometimes. They have a rec center. I believe it looked like a splash pad and possibly a pool as well. It was very busy, so we didn't step in too much to there. And they also have a campground on site. It contains 2 areas, and you can book your spot online. At the moment, due to COVID, they weren't accepting visitors from out of province, unfortunately. There's also a really nice golf course right nearby. Right before or at Ely, Manitoba, on your left-hand side, if you're coming from the west, that is, you'll see an Esso station, Tim Hortons, and there's a great convenience store here as well. The Flying J is located on Highway number 1 when you are making your way just before you get into the city of Winnipeg in the RM of Headingley. There's a convenience store and Denny's restaurant with gas and anything you might need. Plenty of parking, lots of overnight spots. It's nice and close to the west end of the city of Winnipeg. Lots of parking, and actually the RV and car parking is sort of far away from the semi-trucks, so it's a little loud off the highway probably, but not terrible. So the Red River Floodway has a number of different entry points where people sometimes go to fish. There are parking lots available and different viewpoints. This particular one is at the south end of Winnipeg, just past Pembina Highway after the perimeter. And the bridge across the way also hooks up to St. Mary's Road, I believe it is. And you can also find similar locations with trailheads at bike trails and parking areas, usually with only garbage cans, no washrooms. And those can be found, again, on Highway 75 north and south of the city, as well as just off of Henderson Highway. There's a location there as well that's sort of popular for fishing and a good place to take a rest. Nice also to just sit and enjoy some nature if you need a break during your travels. This particular clip was taken in the springtime. Things have definitely spruced up a bit since then. Well, we hope you've enjoyed today's video and it's helpful for your travel planning purposes and in getting out and enjoying the local area, or if you're just passing through. If you'd like to support our channel by becoming a Patreon member, we'll leave a link below. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.